Well, turning now to wildfire coverage, crews have made significant progress on the Lee Falls fire burning in Washington County. The fire is now 25% contained. No structures or homes in Cherry Grove have been destroyed. Residents remain under level 2 evacuations. Grounds crew with air support will continue working over the next several days to increase containment. No word yet on what caused the fire. Highway 99 north of Canby is back open today after a wildfire flare-up forced part of the highway to shut down last night. We're talking about the South End fire, which sparked early Friday between Canby and Oregon City. It briefly resulted in level 3 evacuations, but has since been reduced to level 1. Firefighters say the South End road fire flared up in the roots of an oak tree. The fire has burned about 5 acres in total. Well, taking a live look now at traffic on the Fremont Bridge at this hour. Traffic is moving along just fine, but things looked a whole lot different earlier today. 7 Portland bridges were closed to vehicle traffic thanks to the 28th annual Providence Bridge Pedal. Our Daisy Caballero was there and brings us the story.
Nice job, you did so good. You're awesome. Finish strong, you're almost there.
A little motivation is always good to hear.
Great job, keep up the good work.
Jameson and Silas are here to do just that at the 28th annual Providence Bridge Pedal.
It's just good to hear motivation when you're doing hard work.
Where nearly 10,000 people participated in one of the largest community bike rides in the world.
It just makes me feel proud that we can maybe, after we've heard all bad about this town, we can maybe take it back a little bit. This will do it.
You see, the Providence Bridge Pedal closed down 7 bridges like the Morrison, Selwood, and Hawthorne, including the upper decks of the Markham and Fremont, for a thrilling ride on car-free streets all the way through downtown Portland. And it was a first for the Terry family.
Overall, 10 out of 10 you would recommend?
12 out of 10. It was awesome.
Mom here tells me she works for Providence and didn't know exactly what to expect from her family's first experience, but shares they're thrilled to have gone.
And I didn't know I would have as much fun. I was concerned about the hills, and I challenged myself. We all challenged ourselves. We got up them. We got cookies at the top of the bridge.
But that wasn't all. They also had ice cream and popsicles at the finish line.
Probably hundreds at this point, maybe thousands, I don't know. Too many.
Plus,
great job!
Some gold medals were handed out to the little ones who participated with their families.
I mean, look at all the families and all the beautiful time happening here. I mean, this is lovely. And the weather perfect. I mean, you couldn't ask for a more beautiful thing to do. Come out and do it.
In downtown Portland.
Great job finishing.
Daisy Caballero.
Sounds like a tough bike race.
KGW News.
And like that gentleman just said, a beautiful day to pedal across the Portland Metro today. Let's bring in meteorologist Joe Ranieri with a look at your first forecast. Hey, Joe.
Hey, John. We're looking at probably one of the best forecasts we've seen this entire summer. A few raindrops here and there, but also very cool and comfortable. The warmest day I have in the extended forecast is Wednesday at 82 degrees. But out there right now, we're looking at a lot of sunshine along the Oregon coast. Let's go out to Newport. Temperature of 67 degrees. Winds are pretty light. And out in the Dalles, you notice what you're not picking up? Any haze or smoke. All that smoke and haze pushed off to the east thanks to more of a different direction in the wind. Now, a very calm and comfortable week ahead. Daytime highs around the mid to the upper 70s, although I have a couple days right around 80 degrees. So for approaching mid-August, that's going to be very nice. And again, some pockets of some morning drizzle heading into tomorrow, but rainfall amounts are going to be basically bone dry. All that smoke and haze, again, this is what we've been talking about really the last couple of weeks, is going to be pushing off to the east. It gets really thick throughout parts of the high desert. And come in my detailed forecast, I'll talk more about the changes we could be running into by the later part of this week.
All right, Joe, thank you. We'll see you later in the show. Well, after 56 years, a local camp offering young people access to outdoor activities is now at risk of closing down. Our Sydney Dorner spoke with the man on a quest to raise enough money to save the property. Sydney, tell us a little bit more about his goal.
Yeah, John, the Oregon 4-H Center in West Salem is over 300 acres, with Oregon State University announcing they could no longer manage the property. That's when leaders of a local nonprofit decided to step up and purchase the land. The only roadblock is they still need to raise $300,000 in just a month to seal the deal. Fun, nature, and meeting kids from other areas is the core of camp here at the Oregon 4-H Center. For almost 6 decades, children have decided to come back year after year to indulge in activities like canoeing, archery, swimming, and even horseback riding. Chuck Packard was once one of those children, now leading the Zach Packard Foundation, which raises scholarship money for children to attend the camp. It was started by Zach's parents after he passed away in a swimming accident back in 2017. Zach attended the camp and became a counselor.
There's only so many opportunities out there for kids to get out into the woods and into nature for any kind of an education or just to get away from things. As we found when we were trying to look for another place, they just don't exist, and we felt it necessary to fight for this place.
He's fighting because Oregon State University, who usually runs the camp facility, said this fall they could no longer keep the place afloat, citing they simply didn't have the resources to host the camps, retreats, and educational programs that serve over 4,000 young people a year. So they offered up the property to any organizations interested in continuing their legacy, with the Zach Packard Foundation winning the vote unanimously.
The agreement we had was $600,000 down payment by September 10th, which was 90 days, and that's been a big task for us.
So far, they have been able to raise $300,000. But they're scared they won't be able to raise the other half by signing day, which is just a month away.
Because we've had to simultaneously prepare to run the camp so that we're ready to run it when September comes up, and fundraise for the funds to be able to sign and acquire the property on September 10th.
So now they are looking to the community for a helping hand.
In one way, camps may never happen up here again. And in another way, it's all on our shoulders, and we're taking on a big ask. We said it to as many people who listen. When it comes to running camps and youth safety and the educational component and the fun component, we know how to do that.
Now, if you would like to donate to keep the Oregon 4-H Center alive, you can head over to zachpackard.com. John, back to you.
Sydney, thank you. Hopefully they can reach their goal.